Hello everyone, my name is David Melchone. I'm the creator of popcornhealth.com. Today's topic is how to choose a CrossFit gym. I'm joined here today with Matt Steele, who is the owner and head coach of CrossFit Viera. Matt, I'd like to pose this question to you. There are so many gyms out there. How does a new person looking for a gym choose the right CrossFit gym for him or her?
Good question. Well, I think a lot of people when they first join a gym base their first instinct on their location. How close is a gym to me from where I live or on my way home from work, where I pick up my kids? As CrossFit gyms grow more and more, a lot of people want to go ahead and see, it's all about convenience nowadays. Back in the day, people would travel super far for a CrossFit gym because there was only one in the city. Now there's multiple gyms in the area. So I think the first thing that people like to see is when they search CrossFit or they go on to CrossFit.com and look up affiliates is what's the closest one to me.
Right.
So we get more people coming into our gym and I ask them what brought them into our gym. It's you guys were close and I want to go ahead and check you guys out and kind of start my journey with you guys. So I think that's the first aspect is location is the biggest key for a lot 70-80% of my athletes that are here.
Sure.
So after that, typically we find that it's the community is what kind of keeps people to stay. So if a gym is right next door to someone's house, if the community is not friendly or not motivating, they're typically not going to stay. They're going to go find another gym that is the next closest to them. Community is huge. It's the backbone of CrossFit. It always has been. It's camaraderie goes along with that. It helps motivate people. It's the driving force in CrossFit. A lot of people are inspired by the community and get inspired to lose weight or do things that they never thought were possible. So there's a big crutch that weighs on community, I think, for the number 2 spot of why someone chooses the gym.
Okay.
So and that all comes around from the coaching and what the owners kind of show in the gym, and that flourishes into the members. So if you have a friendly and kind gym, it's going to flourish in the members, and they're going to be friendly and kind to people coming into the gym that are scared checking out for the first time. Because let's face it, when people first join, they're nervous as hell when they first come into a gym.
I know I was.
Yeah, it's a different experience. Weights are dropping, people are yelling and laying on the floor. So to have a person come up and say, hey, welcome to the gym, that's not a coach or an owner, is a kind of a big leap, and that all comes down to the community aspect of it. So people want their best hour of their day when they get off work or before they go pick up their kids or something. They don't want to go ahead and feel like it's a task or a work to come into the gym. So it's a place to have a good time and talk about life and celebrate fitness every single day.
Okay.
So I think after that, the next one's going to be coaching. In my opinion, that's number 1 on the list, but if the athletes don't know or a new member doesn't know about any of your experiences in coaching or your credentials or anything besides what they read off the internet, they can't really correlate that with making a decision off the gym. Maybe members that move in from out of town that have CrossFit experience and go ahead and relay that to that factor a little bit faster, but a new member coming in, it's probably 3rd on their list after the location and the community aspect.
Well, I'll speak for myself. I know I passed 3 CrossFit gyms on the way to my gym, and at first I think I would have chosen the closest one.
Sure.
But once you realize that what it's all about, especially going forward, something that's part of your life that you may do for years, hopefully if you enjoy it, it's about coaching.
Absolutely.
So I would probably put that for me, top of the list.
Yeah.
But I could see for somebody who's totally new to CrossFit, they might just choose the one closest to them.
Yeah.
So I would personally encourage them to not just join the first gym that they see, but to look around and see what's out there.
Yeah, and credentials don't make a good coach. Sometimes it's just about the personality of the coach and how the friendliness of them, and that you can go ahead and correlate to the athlete, and the athlete can kind of go ahead and correlate to you a little bit. But it does come down to, are you making sure the athlete is moving safely? Are they executing the movements well? Are you helping them with their path to what their goal is? That's one of the big things that coaches help do, is they have a program but it's not, a program needs to be fit for all individuals. So they have to be able to go ahead and work on, you know, scaling a program and implementing that to the athlete, and leading that athlete stepping stone at a time to achieving their goal, while keeping them safe, is what coaching is all about. Keeping them motivated, making sure the passion stays lit in the athlete when they first came in. You know, that's sometimes what lacks in a gym in general is, you know, a personal trainer might just have their clipboard and they're just checking things off that you go through.
Right.
I think one thing that separates a CrossFit gym from a regular gym is that personality, that personal piece from the athlete to the coach. We want to know all about you and how to go ahead and motivate you instead of just what there is to do today. So coaching is a huge key. No matter if you're a novice athlete coming in or you're an elite athlete trying to do the sport of fitness, that's another piece of where coaching is really demanding there, that you have to have a fine eye, you have to know how to program for them, you have to know how to motivate those athletes, because they're taking now the program of health and taking it to the sport of fitness.
Right.
So, which is alive and ready to go more than ever today in the CrossFit Games. So, and I think the last piece is programming. There's a lot of mock style CrossFit gyms that they kind of, you know, they might just take a workout, throw it against the wall, see if it sticks, and that's their workout of the day. But in a CrossFit gym, though some people may not see it, there's a method to our madness. Sometimes people just feel like they're walking on the hot coals all day long and laying on the floor afterwards. They get a satisfying workout, you know, and they're feeling challenged, but, you know, they never know why. And that's the big job of the coach, which kind of ties into the program, that you got to give them the reason why they're doing something and what they're working towards. A program should have scalability to it also. It should be able to go ahead and satisfy the competitor all the way down to the person that's right in the middle trying to work their way up, or they're happy with being in the middle, to a person that's brand new walking in the gym. If your program doesn't have that and it's only scaled to the highest level athlete or the lowest level athlete, people will either never be challenged or they'll be over challenged, and injuries and things like that can go ahead and come from the programming and also from a lack of coaching on that point also.
Good point.
So programming has a ton to do, and it correlates a lot with coaching and the ownership of the gym. So one, keep people moving forward, show them that there's a goal in mind every single time, and to show that, hey, we have a program that's suited to you, and you're not always having to go ahead and think about it on your own.
Right.
So it's a big piece from, I think, a coaching perspective, but I think it's more towards the end. People just want to work out hard, and they want to sweat, and they want to breathe heavy, and they're satisfied with the workout. But if there's a method to the madness, they'll enjoy it that much more.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Thank you, Matt, for all your insight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you all for watching. I hope this video is helpful, and check us out on our next blog. Take care.
See ya.